welcome hunters. Gin and Juice logging in. Right, on the scene I have the music turned off. That back up. I think around here will be fine. Oh, that's a little too quiet. Maybe around here. Don't want it too loud. Okay. So yeah. I'm gonna continue back on this whole ordeal. And yeah. Last I left off, I started remaking one of my past game projects from scratch. I was able to set up some placeholder sprites and started programming in some prompts for both players to react to see who does better and therefore inflicting the damage on the opposing player. So far, I have 2 prompts set up. The whole basis of the game is somewhat similar to if you ever played Kirby's Quick Draw, where at a random time, a prompt shows up and the players have to react better than the opposing player to win. I'm putting a little more depth into that by giving different prompts that could randomly show up, and based on the performance is the amount of damage you'll do to the opponent. Instead of being a one and done deal, it will be a series of randomized prompts. So much like a fighting game, you have to outperform your opponents. For pretty much multiple times. So you can drop their HP to 0. So this time I would like to work on a third prompt, and this prompt will involve a power bar that shows up, and the player will have to press at the proper time for maximum damage without going over. And whoever is closer to the top will do the damage. Now as for how I will set this up, I need to think about that. It needs to be a proper looking bar, that much I know. And so how I will set this up, I need to think about that. Let's see, maybe I'll pull up real quick. Because yes, sometimes the simplest tools are just all that you need. I don't even need it to be that large, I don't think. Okay, let's set this to the actual game resolution. 640 by 360. So yeah, looks something like this. How large do I want this bar? Maybe something like that. Is it up there? There we go. Something like that. I was thinking of maybe whether or not I should reintroduce a defense mechanic in the game, because last time back then when I was making this game project, I did make use of a defense mechanism for all 3 prompts, which I don't know. Like the quick draw prompts, if you didn't press anything when it shows up, you would be in a defense position and you'll take half damage. That was the idea. You would take reduced damage if you did the prompt in a defensive way, instead of doing the prompt for an attack. Like quick draw, you press to do the attack, you don't press, and you do a defense. The rapid tap prompts, you would tap rapidly to build up your power, and you would hold the button to go on defense for that one. And then with this one, with the power bar, I would have it set to where there's a max threshold, and then there's a chance to go too high, and then you can also press at the bottom. So let's say an arrow, both sides of those players to show up. It'll go up, and then it'll go down. And then if the player pressed at the bottom area, it will be on defense. That's the idea. And the question is, how will I set that? I forget how to do gradients in this. I know there's a way, I just forget how to do it. Unless I am thinking about a different app, maybe. That is possible. But yeah, the idea is that, so like, let's get a pencil. I'll make the defend color as like blue here, and wrong spot. Let me use a line tool, make it easier. Like defense would be here. Oh, God damn it. So anyway, within that blue area will be defense. And then, I don't know, somewhere around here. This is going high, that would mean you mess up. And then around here, this is your gradient. I'm gonna figure out how to make this a gradient color. coming from green to yellow maybe. This would be the area in which you do the attack, and higher up at the top is your power strength or whatever. The amount of power that you do. That's the overall idea. Now as to how to represent that in game, I don't know. How do we make this? Make this a little easier to see. And let's do it as this thing. I actually need this to be an odd number. And the question is, I set both top and bottom to be a similar amount. Makes it easier to save the image. Okay. Okay, so there's also a white outline on the outer end. You have kind of contrast, you can better see the position of the power bar, no matter what color the background would be. So, let's do this real quick. Down over there. Okay. New image. This is a reference real quick. Zoom in. Now I need to see the pointer, so to speak. Maybe something like that. Let's expand words. How far out should I put that out? I can always shorten it if I need to. But yeah, there's your arrow and line, something like that. That will show where exactly on the line you're at. Now, should I color this? I guess what I can do is use the blank slates and then use the game engine to recolor it based on the character selected. So for now, I'll have it be right. Let me just see real quick. Horizontal. Oh gosh. Let's bring some please. Okay, yes. Okay. So with that shown, I might need to make this longer. Okay. 20 pixels. Right then. I'll get rid of all this. Do something like that. Save it. Okay, so I can import these two new sprites. There we go. Okay. Import. Okay, this would be middle center. Does that look like a center? That's the image width is 65 pixels, so should have a center part. Yeah, for some reason it didn't look like a proper center part. So I'm gonna move it here just in case. So this is our charge bar. Not O. S charge bar. And then for this one as well. I'm gonna have to edit this one. We have some transparency here. Okay. How do I do erase? There we go. There, erase there. Like so. That's probably how I did the gradients, using GameMaker's sprite editor. Looking at fulfilled, color remove, color replace, magic wand, polygon, ellipse, and selection, figure, flip brush. I was sure there was a way to do a gradient. Somehow, somewhere. Not even done here. These parts. Okay, so the lines have some outlines. I'm worried about this part actually. Like that, maybe. There. Okay. Because of that, the origin point would be it's hard to tell what they count as the origin point here. They actually show it in between pixels instead of on the pixels. Is that how that works? That's strange. Anyways, is line. In that case, I hope this is the correct spot for the origin point. No, let's just make sure. Middle right. I think that's gonna stay here instead. Okay. I will trust it for now. Alright, back to this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here. Add another. I'll name this prompt. Which part? Okay. Copy here. Paste here. Okay. If global timer is Those players to charge states. They are neutral. Did you spell that correctly? Okay. I'm trying to think of that correctly. Trying to do all this math. Here's the thing. I need two different states here. If that were... Okay. Here. So this thing is 206 pixels high. God, I hope I can do this math correctly. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I need to think. Well, first and foremost, of course, set up this first one. Let's copy that real quick. If global timer is... Stop panicking, system. Charge up. Then I'm gonna need this one, of course. Same thing while charging down. Okay. Let's make it 0. Something like that. This one goes in. Okay, so that one's set there. Now I gotta actually tell it to make things happened. My brain's already trying to process how I'm gonna do the math to position all of the indicators correctly. This here. I need this to draw charge bar position. Because here I will need a second setting. Just real quick. Two more. Charge line. Need an extended version of this actually. Sounds quite extended. Okay, so right, so image, XY, scale, rotation, color, alpha. Okay, so X scale of 1, Y scale of 1, rotation of 0, color, there's the default alpha is 1. Draw another one here. X scale of -1. Save that real quick. I'm gonna have to think of how exactly to tell it what to do here and how to show it. I need to do two different things here. I'm gonna change the Y position of these drawn lines based on the amount of power that is charging up or down. Now, how exactly would I do that is the question. How did I do it before? There's all these complicated math. And I have to come up with all that again. Well, while I think about that, let's go to the player object. Okay, so I define their state as charge. So, so if the state is charged, if floater timer equals charge up. If global lock is less than or equal to 40, let the timer set at 60. Actually, that's not correct. Because it's coming down. So, more than or equal to 20. I'll be a little more lead in here. It's more than equal to 15. 51 equals down. Clock. Divided by 2. I'm gonna have to do some reverse math or backwards math. I don't know. Oh, it's going down. So here, if timer's charged down, now if it's more less than 15, Okay, hold on. Yeah, if it's more than 15 here, I need to think an exact numbers here. Let's reach to the top. The timer stays between from charge up to charge down, and then the clock is reset back to 60. Start counting down. Okay, I need to do the backwards path here. So do like okay, so charging up, starting from the bottom, and goes up. The timer is going down. So when it's starting up, go higher up, the time is going down, the power station time from this spot going down. This is back. This should be correct. I also need to add when it's too much here, so I'll do that. Goes APY equals that. And then right here, it's less than 15% or 15. This is set to fail, and power will be 0. Put simply, okay, all of that should be correct. Hopefully. I do the same thing for player 2 here. Let's go back to the sprites here. There. And then here. I need to stay here.
Palace Cats is way too fucking tired for this, but he might drink another 10 glasses of wine BRB.
Okay. Good idea, I should like it. Okay, line.
Palace Cats blesses Ijin juice with his explosions. Palace Cats believes in Ijin juice.
Thank you. What's the place? I'm thinking maybe I should just make 2 separate objects for this. I don't know, I could just set it all here in this one object to draw everything, or I can make up 2 more objects. But I'm doing all this and I don't even know how exactly it looks in game. That's the problem. I need these proportions correct. This charge bar is already kind of large. I don't know how these proportions look. That's the problem. A little bit is wide. And up and down. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this differently. Okay, let's go back here. Just do 100. That's a lot of times though, jeez. Two 200 frames is over 3 seconds. Red. I'm gonna have to do some different math here. Now power is divided by 4 actually. As you can do here is 25. That should be a good amount. Okay, so draw that. Okay, $100 minus times 2. Up. I'm just going down. And then right here. Oh, we're going down. Now, charge set is. Gonna sleep? Alrighty. Yeah, I know I'm starting at a weird time. It's just, yeah, I would have streamed more last week, but it kept storming here and I had some power outages, and I was also dealing with pumping eggs still, and so all of that kept getting in the way of me streaming. It was annoying. I'm gonna try to stream more this week on the 3 days that I'm off. Today, tomorrow, and the day after. But we'll see. Here for player 2. And scale of -1 here. Hopefully I did that correctly. I'm curious, how would that look? I hope it shows up. Oh gosh, we're having bad luck here. Why is it not showing up? Okay, well, something showed up. That is exhausting as well. Okay, so draw. will be drawn as charge and charge set. Here. Neutral post there. And here, if state is charge set. Draw that one. And then win or high. I do the same for player 2 now. And high. Charge lose. Okay. So they'll pull in the correct sprites once they get into the correct states. Here, charge and that's where we're gonna do all of this stuff. The winner, loser, tie. You know, instead of saying that all these different states for win and lose, I can just say win and lose here. Honestly, I'll make it so much easier. I don't know, I named all of these different states just in case, but I could probably simplify it here. Oh, well, I already have them all here, so If I need to, I'll change them all. Just debug that real quick. Okay, go to that state. Okay, I'm doing some math wrong here. Okay, I need to think. We're charging up. I was going down. Five by 4 needs to be on the outer part here. That's the problem there. No, something else is still going wrong. Could be like that. I have done something wrong here. think that's where I need to fix it. Okay, so here's one actually. Charge up. Minus. Like that real quick. Hello, Drax. Welcome. I gotta rack my brain over all this math. What am I programming? So I am making a one-button fighting game. Think something like Kirby's Quick Draw, where at a random time, the prompt will show up and both players will have to perform better than the other. But I'm adding more depth in that your performance determines the amount of damage you do, and there will be different prompts that will show up randomly. I'm currently working on this third prompt here, but normally there would be 3 different prompts. At least that's what I have for so far. Mind you, a Flash game? I guess it could be a Flash game if I were to program it in Flash. I'm just trying to look back at all this math that I'm doing here. It's a game from Nitro called One Key, and you only use space. I don't know what we did there though. Was it like a platforming game, or is it a rhythm game? There's a what's that game called? Geometry Dash? That's technically a one-button platformer rhythm game. You know what I mean? That as well. Yeah. So I'm coming up with my own idea, because you know how Dive Kick is a 2-button fighting game. You have a jump button and a dive kick button, and depending on the character you pick, you do your jump and dive kick in different ways. Like your jump could be higher, could be shorter, could be a forward jump or a backward jump. The angle of your dive kick could be different, etc., etc. Similar idea to add variety to something simple. For me here, I'm doing a one-button fighting game, and your actions are, and your damage, I should say, more accurately, is based on your performance of the prompt that shows up randomly at a random time. I know I'm trying to make sure I'm doing all the math here correctly. Okay, so yeah, I'm debugging one prompt real quick, just the visuals for it. See, something's already wrong there. Unjoin this thing. contracts I think I've made, I've pretty much completed 2 prompts. Kind of working a 3rd prompt here. I was doing some math to position the line on the power bar correctly. Minus global clock. Then it's going up. 200. That should be correct. Let's just see real quick. Okay, now I need to double check if I did the math here correctly. Okay, so it starts up. Mikado half, thank you. I designed it myself and tried my best to make it look as accurately as I designed it in drawing onto this 3D model, which is a Vroid model. Okay, so charge up. If it's okay, yeah, I'm doing some math here incorrectly. Okay, if it's okay, charging up. I want it to be too close to the top. I know what I'm doing wrong here. It's this one here. 85 here. Timer goes to hundreds. Okay, now let's see if I did it all correctly. Oh, quick math. Math incorrectly here. I think still not working correctly here. Oh, I know what I did wrong. This is player 1, this is player 2. Let's not take these two that I don't get them confused. That's your stream? Thank you. I would normally be doing some VR gaming, but I wanted to get back into game dev. So that's why I'm doing all of this. The amount shown here is still not correct, it seems. Ah, I know why. The amount is not enough. Because if we go to scale of 1, this would be enough. The bar is scaled up 2 times, so we'll do that much. Now let's see if I did it correctly.
I am a cute Vtuber where.
Okay, got that set. So, what else am I doing wrong here? Got the charge and what do we set? The clock here. I do. 0. Okay, let's see if this is working correctly. Nope, something broke. Oh god. It's at the wrong spot, maybe. I think it needs to be here. Okay, cool. I hope debugged it correct. Is this Game Maker? Yes, it is. Oh my god. I didn't think I'd be able to get all that debugging done correctly. This back over here. Now, I can show you the 3 prompts that randomly show up for and that each player needs to do it correctly. Let me full screen this. Right, so yeah, so most players enter like that. It's a quick debug, really. At a random time or random prompt will show up. And then a better player will do the damage, depending on their performance. Ah, see? Ah, this one you need to perfectly press. And boom. Oh, they're both equal. Boom. Both equal. Again. Yeah, so that's the basic gist of the game. And this is design. Okay, but yeah, that's the basic gist of it. I actually need to set a state when someone's HP hits 0. Machine help me out? Nah, don't worry, you'll have it. If I were looking for help, I'd be hiring people. That would be the proper way to do it. But right now, I'm gonna do it on my own, because honestly, I don't know if I can trust anyone to commission. There's so much scamming going on, especially with like commissioning art. Try paying half up front, and then the artist will say they'll do X, Y, or Z thing, and then 6 months later they did nothing. Yeah, stuff like that can happen in the art business. It gets annoying. Well, enough of a downer. I have my proof of concept there. I was thinking, because I've made this before, I've lost the files for it. I'm remaking it again from scratch. What I have done before is have like a blocking prompt. I don't know how to say it. A way to block with each prompt. Instead of attacking, you're defending. Like with the quick draw prompts, you just don't press and you're on defense mode. With the rapid press, you hold the button to go on defense. And then with that charge bar, there's a spot near the bottom. You press for that to go on defense. But I don't know. Should I add that back in? A way to defend on each prompt? I don't know. Like, on one hand, it'll add more options for the player to do, but also at the same time, is that a significant enough option that a player would want to choose? Part of me thinks, yeah, maybe, so that they can focus on doing better on certain prompts. Maybe. But on the other, I'm thinking like maybe it's too much complication for the player. Even though it's just a one button fighting game, it's just I don't know. Balancing and game design is so hard. You're the type of guy to rub huggies. I mean, sure. I suppose I would. If I am comfy with a person that I know, maybe, I guess. I'm just trying to think here. I could do it. I'd have to redo some of the programming here, like with how the button press will work here. I just got some message from work. See what they're saying here. Alright, whatever. Can you hug me? It's kind of a weird thing to ask. I'll be honest. I'm here just doing some programming.
Hey, thank you so much for this wonderful stream, and sadly I will be going. I really RLY hope I catch up next stream, and I wish you good luck. Bye, stay positive, huggy.
Alright then. Thanks for stopping by and seeing what I'm working on here. I'll be continuing on this because I want to add more to it. Add characters that provide different prompts, and actually replace these placeholder sprites with stuff that looks nice, etc. etc. I need to add in a menu system, a character select screen, make all these sprites, design the heads-up display, doing all these things. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good one, and good luck on your next mission. I'll be continuing here with all this programming. Let's see if I can do all of this. What should I even do next? And the next thing I wanted to say about programming is like a bot, an AI, a CPU, whatever you guys call it nowadays in gaming. Pretty sure they're called bots. I don't know. I tried talking in another game server about, and I would call them bots, but some people got confused when I said bots for some reason. So I tried using a different term. They still get confused. What do you call them when it's like a computer player instead of a human player? People need to make up their minds. No, it's this. No, it's actually that. No, it's this instead. Where's that at? Yeah, so the way I'll have to do this is make another variable here. Let me do it for player 2 first, real quick. Global P2 equals yeah, I just put back real quick. Okay, so let's make bets here. So mode equals like now. This whole thing is that. Okay, so with this whole thing of mode 1 is layer. Do all that. Do the same thing here with player 2. I'll need to add another variable here. Global height to this variable so that the box is doing actions. That was easy. Okay, right here. If logo mode one equals bar. I think what's a realistic amount. You arrange between 20 and 50 frames. Then same thing for player 2. Okay. And then same thing here. Alright. This is where the whole tricky part is gonna be. Okay, so now I need to do some math here. Need to do some braining, so first and foremost, gonna need all of that. If one is what? If timer P1 is more than 0, then timer P1 minus equals 1. There we go. There we go. If, however, timer P1 equals 0, now we get to do some of the interesting things here. So, if in quick draw states, I think I need to set this somewhere else. Okay. Do it like this. I think this is where I need to start copying all this. I know, redundant. Or maybe I can simplify it better here. Trying to think of the logic here. Ah, hi Nala. I hope you're doing well. Let me think on how this would be correct here. It could be better. Well. You did some work on your AI. Ooh. You know, I've been meaning to have my own AI companion of a sort. But I don't know. Adding stuff and breaking code? Ah, yeah. That's what I'm experiencing right now. See, I could just copy all of this code here, set it some variations in this bracket of code, or I can find out how to better optimize here. Hope the token parameter is now correct. Here's hoping. Trying to think of how I have the code set up here. I could just do an OR statement here, maybe. What am I working on? So I am remaking, yeah, let's specify that. I'm remaking a one-button fighting game. You think something like Kirby's Quick Draw, where at a random time, the prompt will show up, and the player that presses faster wins the match. But in my version, it's going to be a little different. Yes, at a random time, the prompt will show up, and the player that performs better will do the damage to the opponent based on their performance. There will also be, at least currently, 3 different prompts that will randomly show up at said random time. And so the players have to be aware which prompt might show up and prepare to perform based on the chosen prompt. Currently, I have set up 3 different prompts. I plan on adding more. But the 3 I have so far is your classic quick draw. Basically, you gotta press faster than your opponent to do damage. You got a rapid tap prompt, where within a set frame of time, which here I've set for 2 seconds, you gotta press more times than your opponent to do the damage. And the third prompt, a power bar shows up, and it charges up, and depending on how high you press, without going over, so it's timing based, you do that much damage. If your line go is higher than your opponent, without going over. Those are the 3 prompts. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how best to implement a bot player so that you can play against the bot instead of having to look for another player. And I'm looking at my code thinking, how can I do this most optimally? Yeah, I just think to be safe, I'll just do some copy paste for this one. Okay, so this would be my bot script here. It's a 0. Draw. Okay. It's in the top. And then here as well. Timer P1 goes around and range of 10 to 20. All this. And it's all for player 2. And one last thing, I actually need a way to set it to a bot player or a real player. So let's see here. Okay. Player 1 or player 2 is neutral. I need a new state in this machine. Global timer equals countdown. Global clock equals 180. Okay. Equals down. Neutral. Countdown. Global timer countdown. Ring. Shield of timer. Device shoot. I think I set it up correctly. Did I set timer here? Oh my god. I set it for player 2, not for player 1. Maybe I don't need that. And what this needs to be clock, not timer. Nope, something else is wrong here. Okay. How do I fix this? Countdown. Transformed. I do need to set this to a string. Let me see if I just did that correctly. No, something's still wrong here. Else. Right. The clock here. If global clock more than 0, then do that. I'll do that here. Whatever equals 0, then do all this. That should make it. Okay, it does. That's the easy important one. Like so. Okay. Now we do that. See if I get a bot player here. The bot did nothing there. Bot's doing nothing on that in prompt. What did I do wrong here? Oh, my headphones died. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, took that moment real quick to grab a drink as well. Turns out the drink I had in my fridge was leaking because it had a hole in it. I had to clean that up real quick. God damn it. Much love for Nala and Lucy. Hope you two are doing well. Anyways, what was going wrong here? So, if timer goes down. Tap. Did I say it correctly here? Rabbit tab. Oh, P2 equals bot. Timer P2 equals not in range. Okay, so I have a timer set here. Let's have a tab. It will set a timer there. So rabbit tab. Little rabbit tab phase. Have more power. And reset the timer. What am I doing wrong here now? Laugh over player one as well. Oh, player one's not doing anything there. It's not doing anything there either. Would involve these else statements? What is bot? That's what they're default set to. There's 0. And that's 8. Oh, why is it repeating here? I think that's where I messed up. I mean, I did it here too. I sure did. Alright, now let's see if that works. Okay, the timing there is too slow. No, it's out. Let's do a range of 5 to 10, maybe. Do the same here. Ow. It actually did more damage than me. Okay, that's a little bit more realistic, I think. Oh, there's more damage than me. I think it can still be a little bit harder. 4 to 8. How about that? The timing for could be a little harder too. Alright, let's see if I program it right for one player side. Player one side. Oh. Just seeing the varying amount that it can do. Oh. Maybe it's still a bit too slow. Actually, I did a fair amount there. Oh, we pressed at the same time somehow. Ooh. That's not what we pressed at the same time there. Oh, it's actually beating me on that prompt. I'm not as good on that one. I'm probably pretending just to see the results on how the bot performs. Look at 16 max, it seems. Alright, I still needed to do something when someone's health hits 0. $21. Oh, I did 18 damage there. Ooh, sweet. I'm playtesting a little further here just to see the varied results that I get from the bot player. Yeah, I think 16 is the max there. Oh, we reached 17. Seems it averages around 15. Would that be a good amount? Oh, 18 damage. Oh, it's so quick. We both did 20 there. Oh. Oh, beat me there. Oh gosh. Oh, 21. I'm gonna think that bar moves a little bit too slow. I don't know. Like maybe it should be double the speed. I don't know. Let's run some more tests, maybe. Player 2 side again. Oh yeah, that's the tricky part. You might be pressing for a different prompt. But you gotta look at the prompt that shows up too. You beat me there. I went over. I wonder, on that part, should it be 2 seconds? Or should it be a little more? Add a bit more time on that. Just added half a second. Maybe a little less. You see, I want each prompt to have a near equal amount of potential damage that it can do. Oh gosh. Oh, maybe I'll still. You can program that one a little bit more challenging. I have an idea. Okay. 100 frames. I'm trying to reach what's the optimal amount here. 295. I would say a random range of 60 and 130. Right, let's see now how it performs there. Uh-oh. I broke something here. Might not have enough. That's easier. Alright, hold on, I can do that here again. Now we'll just see how it performs. The press magnet. And do it again. Oh, I pressed over. Okay, press around there. Okay, alright. Okay, that's pretty high. Oh, it failed. Okay, now I time would be a different prompt. Also up. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting here a while just to collect data on the randomizer, on how the bot finds things, how often it can do correctly. Things don't too easily go over, honestly. Like I'm not pressing a single button and the bot's doing its own thing. I can even force me this real quick. You can see. I need to come up with a way to reduce the chances of it failing. I don't know. Maybe it is a fair amount that it'll succeed or react incorrectly or fail. That seems to do a fair amount of quick pressing, a bit too much. Okay, anything there? Okay, it did it on the downswing. That's what I'm trying to look for. How often it'll press at the right spot. And if I need to adjust it so that it'll have more chances of success than failure. But I don't know. Maybe this amount is good. I'd say it's good enough, so whatever. You know what? I think the timer for that prompt specifically is good enough. Just back active and see how it runs like that. Maybe on player 1 side now. Yeah, player 2 does it. Should be the exact same. Oh, just a bit over. That's the risk of trying to go full max power. It's failing too many times. Okay, I think the overall results from the bot player is doing just fine. Oh, I can't wait to get all my fancy artwork, I guess, all the sprites in, and the animations. Man, all that would look nice if I can get all of that in. Okay, got a pretty good amount there. Okay, I'd say that's a pretty good success. I added the third prompt and programmed the bot for these different prompts. Ugh, gosh. Yeah. So a little bit tired from work this past week. And, that's why I started stream late and all that. I'm still tired. God. But you know what? I did pretty good. So I guess I'll call it here. I'll do some more programming on this tomorrow. I think I will add in the defensive mechanics. Guess what's a fighting game without that? So I'll add those, and maybe kind of a hassle to program all of it. But we'll see if I can do it. Honestly, it might be easier to program that for my bot now, because all it needs to run on is a timer. And I can set the random range. quite easily on that. So yeah, look forward to that tomorrow. But for today, mission complete. Like and subscribe, follow on all my socials. See you next mission.